We are now asking a question that a year ago I would not have been asking. And that question is, has CNN decided to become Fox News? What? David, what are you talking about? Sir, please explain. Well, this all started as a result of the new CEO of CNN, or president, I guess they call him. Chris Licht has been selected as the next president of CNN. We learned this in February of 2022. And immediately after this was the case, and we learned about this, we started to learn about Chris Licht. We learned that he created Morning Joe. He revamped CBS This Morning. He revitalized, this is CNN's own words, he revitalized The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. And he was selected back in February to take control of CNN. One of the statements, one of the big headlines very quickly became, CNN management is intent on changing perception of the network. That's from ABC News just a few days ago, or a couple weeks ago. And as we have started to see a number of resignations from CNN, Licht reportedly told CNN staffers, don't call the big lie anymore, saying that sounds like a Democratic slogan. So Trump's attempt to steal the election that he didn't win, don't call it the big lie anymore. And we have started to see some walkouts from some relatively high profile correspondents at CNN. John Harwood, Brian Stelter, Jeffrey Toobin. John Cooper tweeted, I decided to boycott CNN as soon as the network began its shift to the right. It was a tough decision since I've been a devout CNN viewer since I was in my 20s. If I wanted to watch right-wing propaganda, I'd watch Fox. So for now, it's only MSNBC for me. CNN anchor Breonna Keeler took some heat when she tweeted after Joe Biden's Thursday speech last week, which we covered, quote, whatever you think of this speech, the military is supposed to be apolitical. Positioning Marines in uniform behind President Biden for a political speech flies in the face of that. It's wrong when Democrats do it. It's wrong when Republicans do it. Well, Trump did it too. Presidents do it, and you don't always hear the same criticism. In fact, here's a picture of Trump from 2019 doing the exact same thing. Now, okay, Breonna Keeler says she's against it in all cases, but they didn't really talk about it that I was able to find in 2019. So this was another little data point in some of our viewers and others saying there just is a shift in feel about what's going on at CNN. Recently, CNN also made the decision to hire a guy named John Miller. John Miller, top Intel official, award-winning journalist, and best-selling author, writes CNN, added to the network's roster of expert analysts, added as a chief law enforcement and intelligence analyst. Well, Miller is a guy who lied under oath about NYPD policy of surveilling Muslims in the post 9/11 era. It's kind of absurd to say we are hiring this guy as a law enforcement analyst. So a number of different red flags, increasingly raising questions about what is happening here at CNN. And I want to remind people of the most important aspect to all of this. You know, for so long, there's these phrases that people just repeat. Fox is left and CNN and MSNBC are on the right. And as I've reminded people many times before, Fox is on the right. I'm sorry. Did I say that backwards? Fox is on the right. CNN and MSNBC are on the left. I'm now thinking I might have gotten that wrong before. What I meant to say, in case I didn't, is Fox is on the right. CNN, MSNBC are on the left. And as I've said before, Fox is on the right in a completely unhinged propagandistic way. MSNBC editorially has taken a center-left perspective. It's a Democratic Party perspective. It's not progressive. And CNN plays it closer to the middle while certainly having an anti-Trump bias. I think that's perfectly fine. But fundamentally, these are all corporate media outlets with profit as their primary goal. And that should then not surprise us when a change in leadership at CNN potentially signals a significant editorial shift as well. because these organizations fundamentally are there to make money. That's what they're there for. And, we've been accused of the same.
Oh, the bonus show where you want to make money, but everybody else that makes money to fund themselves is bad.
But of course, that's really kind of a joke, right? I mean, we're funded directly by our audience because we are a progressive show. These corporate media outlets are much more similar than they are different, even if the type of propaganda you see is not the same. So at the end of the day, it's not a major shock that if CNN perceives it can make more money by having higher ratings, by making this shift in the direction of the right, that they would do it. We'll see in the next few months, and particularly in their coverage of the 2022 midterms, how it all shakes out. Remember, on September 19th, we are doing a massive membership discount. If you'd like to be notified about this discount, just get on my newsletter at davidpakman.com.